Howdy, howdy. Just got done mowing a bit ago. Came in too raw. I was looking up while it was cool, and I was looking up the mileage of stuff, all that mess. Let's look at it real quick. Hold on. Let me go here. Yeah. All right. Crucifixion of Jesus began at 9 a.m. That's 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. The place where it took place was called Golgotha, place of the skull. 3 hours. Golgotha was a busy place for soldiers, the crowds, and the Jewish rulers there. What hours of the day was Jesus on the cross? Years later, it was the preparation Passover. So yeah, okay, that's about what I was figuring. It was about noon, because if it started at 9, they'd have to try and then get them out there. Okay. So it started at noontime when they got them up there on the cross. Okay, so 6 hours. Well, we're gonna get something else in a minute. What time did it go dark when Jesus died? Whoa, what? Oh, okay. Okay, wait a minute. What hour? Oh, pray. Okay, 3 o'clock in the evening. 3 o'clock in the evening. That's when that's what they're saying up here in this other tab. Okay, now, about 3 o'clock in the evening, 12 o'clock is when they started out. When they started out that way, you see. 12 o'clock. Oh, that's the 6 hour at noontime. About the time we got them out there to go. 9. Okay, travel time, that'd be about right. All right. 9 a.m. start time. I guess that's when Pilate judged them. Well, the Jews judged them. Pilate's trying to set them free. All right. So 9 a.m. they get out to Golgotha. It's about 12, lunchtime. Roughly 3 hours later, he gave up his spirit. It's over here. It says it took about 6 hours. That would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I would put it after the judgment. And that was counting travel time. We're going to look at all that here in a minute. So about 3 o'clock in the evening, that's when he cried out, died, gave up his spirit. Now everything had to be done by sundown on Friday. Everything had to be done by sundown on Friday. And it's 3 o'clock in the evening. It's 3 o'clock in the evening. By sundown. Now let's say it's summertime. They got 6 more hours, roughly, around here. You can still see around here at 9 o'clock. I don't know if that's sundown or not, but you can still see. You know, it's 8:30. Let's give it 8. You can see. It's like daylight at 8. Let's give it 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the evening, 9 o'clock. That's 6 more hours. Because they got to be home. They got to be home by sundown on Friday. Not have them in the tomb. They got to be home by sundown on Friday. All right. Sundown, sunset, dark, you know. Now, let's look over here. Look over there, Buckley. Oh, you want to be on her now, ain't you? No, not that one. That's what happened. That one right there. Okay. Here's Las Vegas. Henderson, Las Vegas. Let me zoom in. You can see yourself. Paradise. Paradise. All right, let's zoom back out. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, here's Las Vegas. Paradise. I ain't gonna show no picture. Okay. Oh, there we go. Henderson, Nevada. All right, from Las Vegas up here to the red dot is Skull Mountain, Nevada. In between the outer loop and roughly to the dot is 60 miles. Okay, if they left Golgotha at 9 o'clock in the morning, they'd have to travel 4 hours. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, if they left there at 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, well, they're an hour, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they're already an hour behind schedule. Because it takes 4 hours going 13.4 miles an hour. I'm going to run that real quick. Now, we only had 3 hours to do it. That makes a difference. Let's see, it's starting to bring the numbers around. Yeah, that's 20 miles an hour. They had to go 20 miles an hour after Pilate tried setting them free and the Jews refused. They had to go 20 miles an hour from here to here for 60 miles. You see, like I said, from 9 to 3, 9 o'clock in the morning, 12 noon. They went from Golgotha down here in Vegas, Skull Mountain. There's 3 hours between 9 and 12. But once they left here, it was 9. By the time they got up here, it was 12. 3 hours in between. So they had to go 20 miles an hour. They had to travel 20 miles an hour in between these two. All right, now, no. Let's go make a dot right here. Oh, they won't let me make a dot right there. Oh, yeah, they will. That says Lincoln County, but that's Groom Lake. That is Groom Lake right there. They're saying Lincoln, Nevada. Let's see if we can see this. Well, from up here, this dot, this black speck, this white dot, and this black speck, I wonder if that whole mound is Jesus' tomb. I wonder if his whole body took that much space. We'll find out here in a minute. Okay, from the white dot, that's Groom Lake, down here to Skull Mountain, is 40 miles. All right, that would only take them, 2 hours. They'd have 2 hour travel time. It's got to be done by dark. So they went 20 miles an hour from here to here. They can go 20 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour from there to there. So 40 miles, 20 miles an hour. Got it, going double. 2 hours. So they've already spent, there's 5 hours traveling. All right, once they get up here, it's 80 miles back to Las Vegas, 180-mile round trip. And that's just the outer loop, not counting inside the city. It's just from the outer loop up here to Groom Lake. It's 80 miles. Well, that's 4 hours, 20 miles an hour. That's up to 20 miles an hour. That would give them a little bit of time for morning because I had it set at 13.3 miles an hour. So they have to catch up somehow. So they traveled 180 miles, 9 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock lunchtime. They was there till 3 o'clock in the evening. Then from here, back here. No, Skull Mountain, Nevada. Dagnabbit. No. Skull Mountain, Nevada. All right. Stupid technology. Like I say, there's 180 miles. How are they going to do that walking? They got to average 20 miles an hour. And see, that's just leave here, go there, wait 3 hours, boom, done, go, boom, drop them off, go. Back here. That's no morning time. And see, once he was dead, they had to go to Pilate and get permission to get the body down. So they had to send somebody here, somebody here. Then they had to go up here, totes 100-pound of wheat, spices from here up here. There's a lot of people walking around that day. And they had to go 80 miles. They had to go 160 miles. They just toted the stuff from here to there. You know, the Pharisees, they went from here to there, to there, there. You know, it's a lot of doggone walking, folks. And if they didn't have no machines or wasn't riding horseback, and if he had to carry his cross from here to Skull Mountain, I don't see him making no 20 mile an hour with a cross on his back. You know, up and down, you know, that's pretty, it's pretty up through there, but it's boring. Anyway, you got to think of this. How did they do this? And yes, this is the land. That's why I had to ask the Lord, how? I know this is it, Lord, how? How did that happen? Because like I said, they either, and like I say, in here, somewhere in here is Golgotha, North Vegas, somewhere up in here, somewhere. It says it's on the Vegas Strip, so somewhere in the middle is Golgotha, Gabbatha. So they had to leave somewhere in the inner of the city, travel up 95, up here near Mercury. Oh, they would have came straight on up this way. See, that's just the crow flies too. So you can see the little gauger. Oh wait, this is 10 mile. Oh yeah, I was gauged out the 10-mile area. You gauge it out to the 10-mile area, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I was going to show you this gauge that says 5. You scroll it out where it says 10 miles, and you'll be able to gauge it up. And that's as the crow flies. Now from Skull Mountain, I think we'll get them all. We're coming up. There it is, on the other side of this. Skull Mountain down here. No, that coming. I hate these maps. You sneeze on them, I think. Don't do it if you want to. Skull Mountain. Here's Green Lake. Let's roll in. There's 10 miles. Here to the big white dot, almost center of your screen. That's what I'm wondering. I wonder if that whole thing right there is where Jesus' body laid. It'd have to be to make this much time. To make this much time. We don't know how this was, man. They said Golgotha was right outside the city gates. How big was Jerusalem? Because this is the outer loop. Vegas. If it's outside the city gates, how big was Jerusalem? Or how big were the people? They got to come up here 60 miles, up here 40 miles, back down here 80 miles, just to the loop. Like I said, start at 9 in the morning. They started at 9 in the morning and left Gabbatha. Like I said, we can work it down to 3 hours, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 hours. We had 3 hours to get from there to Skull Mountain. So they had to go 20 miles an hour. And if he's toting his cross, then after come 3 o'clock in the evening, he died. 40 miles from Skull Mountain to Area 51. 2 hours. 20 miles an hour. 20 miles first hour, 20 miles second. Simple math. And then 80 miles, Area 51, back to the outer loop of Vegas. 4 hours. So that's 3. How much is this? That's 4. That's 2 hours, 3, 5. And this was 9 hours of travel time. 9 hours of travel time. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 6 hours. Just traveling. Just traveling. Not counting the time he died on the cross. 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 hours. Plus the time to go ask Pilate for the body. So that was 6 more hours because you got to send somebody to Pilate. Then you got to send them back. A lot of hours adding up. Then you got to tote 100-pound of wheat up yonder, Area 51. They giants. How big were they? They could average 20 miles an hour, tote a cross on his back. Normal person can walk 2 miles an hour. I ain't gonna sit here and do the math. I'm gonna take a shower. You do the math. How big were they? They can cover 60 miles in 3 hours, toting a cross. Just walking that far, not even toting a cross. That's a sprint. I don't even know how fast the world's fastest person is. I think that's right around that time, ain't it? Full sprint, hard sprint, 60 miles. That's a normal human being. This man had a cross. 10 times taller, 20 times taller. A few steps. It'd take us all day to get there. Think about it. God bless you.